In light of recent discoveries, the universe's revolution has been determined to be 1080p. This, in fact, is complete garbage. Yet we're still going to see who believes it. We're going to ask different people the same question two different ways. One with tons of scientific jargon and others without it. And we will see who actually believes this.
In light of the recent finding that the natural resolution of the universe is 1080p due to effects of quantum gravity and the holographic principle of physics, why do you think companies continue to manufacture modern technologies that appear to utilize higher resolutions?
I think because nowadays a lot of people are interested in like graphics and like resolution of their movies and stuff like that. So back in the day, I guess people had like CDs and stuff that they would put in the computers, but nowadays you can watch anything online. So I guess quality is important now. So that's
All
my
right.
question, yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of devices seem to use resolutions higher than 1080p. Since the resolution of the universe is 1080p and people can only see what the universe allows, why do you think people still make those devices so you can't see the better resolution?
Less expensive.
In light of recent finding that the natural resolution of the universe is 1080p, due to the effects of quantum gravity and the holographic principles of physics, why do you think companies continue to manufacture modern technologies that appear to utilize higher resolutions?
To seem better than the other products, I guess.
Better?
Yeah.
Just to make it
Constant
better?
improvement, yeah. I mean, I don't think a lot of people realize what we see. So if they come up with 10 or 1600 as opposed to 1080, I think you can advertise that better than 1080p.
All right, well, thank you for your answer.
Yeah.
Okay. Since your eyes can't tell the difference between 1080p and retina, does that mean the universe is in 1080p?
1080p and what was the second one?
Does that mean the universe is in
You
1080p?
said the difference with the
Oh, 1080p and retina. You can't tell the difference.
retina.
Does that mean the universe is in 1080p?
Probably.
Probably. Yeah.
So,
Okay. Good?
Yeah.
Okay, since your eyes can't tell the difference between 1080p and retina, does this mean the universe is in 1080p?
Well, yeah. Or, I mean, it could be in both because we don't know the difference.
See, it's 1080p. Does that make the universe 1080p?
I mean, it's a possibility. Let me see. I don't know. I don't know how to explain. Let me see.
Nice, we get the answers. Didn't have to ask for it.
Okay, you might have a better answer.
Hello?
What's up?
You know how the iPhones are making a retina display now? Like iPhone 5S is in retina?
Yeah, like the super
Yeah.
high def screen. Yeah.
But our eyes actually can't tell the difference between 1080p and retina display.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So does that mean that the universe is actually 1080p? Like our eyes can't see past 1080p. It's like the best resolution that we can pick up.
I don't know. It depends. I've heard that the human eye can see in like 570 or 564 megapixels. How does that translate to like 1080i or 1080p?
Well, 1080p is actually 2 megapixels.
Okay.
And our eyes can see 100 megapixels. It's like we have like a thing. So it's actually false.
Since the world is in 1080p and retina is, and our eyes can't tell the difference between 1080p and the retina display, why do they keep advancing the resolution that we see?
Do I get time to answer this, or
Yeah.
take it over? Well, I feel like technology works in a way where if we have the capability to produce something that's more advanced or works at a faster or more efficient rate, we'll do it regardless of whether it's got any type of functional use. And so that's why I think, that we can only, like within our spectrum, we can only see the 1080p. We go further into the retinal display that we're talking about.
Welcome, class. Today we're going to be going over what we did in our physics presentation. What we learned is that people don't understand when you ask them with words that are so scientific. Our first questions, they were worded extremely scientifically, and people didn't understand. Okay? Because of this, we revised our questions, and we started asking the same question, but worded in a completely different way. Much easier for everyone to understand. And we actually got more people believing in our logical fallacy than when we were using the scientific jargon. No, it's not necessarily because of the fact that we used words that were easier to understand, but it was because of the fact that we used words that were too hard to understand. Even though it was riddled in scientific words and seemed really scientific, people didn't know what we were even asking. So we had to ask people different questions. But once we started asking the easier questions, we found out that people do believe what we're telling them if we give them proof based on science. Even no matter how false the proof is, people still believe what we were saying. So the key to our example is that proof is what we need. The proof can be true, can be false, it's whatever. People will believe it anyway. And we have determined that the world in fact is in 1080p. People believed it, so it must be true. That's what we have learned today. It stems in, while it's not actually true, we know that because we say it's true, people will believe it's true. And people just like to accept what they're being told. Okay, good day, class. You're dismissed. Yeah!